Our cameras on one man. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? The action is live on EA TV. A warm welcome. Blue is the colour, football is the game, as the old song used to go. We're here at Stamford Bridge tonight in West London. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's a very important occasion, the second leg of this semi-final. It's Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, there's still a lot to play for here. Yes, Chelsea dominated the first game, but if they concede early today, we could be in for a great tie here.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
And the game begins. Benassa. Now with Havertz. Into the advanced position. Terrific block. So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Danger averted for now, but it'll be another corner. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, his outstanding attribute is his pace. Not just over the first few yards, but over longer distances as well. And that makes him so difficult to play against. Defenders are unsure whether to get tight or drop off. A dynamic player.
Nicely timed tackle. And they do like to press whenever they can. Mikola Shaparenko. And on the ball, Shaparenko. And intercepting it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Can't miss, surely! And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Clears it away. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Can he finish this? And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Rice. Benassa. Rice with it. Now, let's see what they can do here. Didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Well, no stopping him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Rice. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Noah Lang. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Possession lost by Wolves. Chance to play it in. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Kai Havertz. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And so the first half draws. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that puts them in position. Good news for Marseille, a new addition, and you would think, Stuart, he's going to make his debut pretty soon.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
Crossing opportunity. And ready to strike. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Can they hit on the break? Well, fine use of the ball. Davies. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Excellent vision. Corner awarded. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Can someone get on the end of this? Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up.
Big moment this.
Martinelli, can they convert? Oh, good save. And they're making a change. Let's see about the delivery. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. 20 minutes remaining. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, nicely cut out. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Real chance, and it goes! And that changes things just a bit.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. On aggregate, it stands at 3-2. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Gabriel Martinelli. Mohamed Simakan. Benassa. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Chelsea.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Henriksen. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. He's in here. There's the goal! And that should be the one that puts a seal on it.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Goals galore on aggregate. 4-2 is the lead. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Well, they might be onto something. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. And there it is. The referee blows for full time. Chelsea ascend to the final. Kai Havertz in the spotlight. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands. We find ourselves at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Hey. Good luck. Good game. Have a great game. Good game. Cheers. Good luck. Hey. Good luck. Good game, man. Good luck.
The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
It ought to be a really interesting battle. Chelsea kick off. Kulusevski, oh, far from the ideal pass. Oh, good vision. Well, no way through. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Rice. Now with Havertz. Plenty of support here. Gabi. Must score! Oh, a fantastic save. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. So Bosloy. Dejan Kulusevski. Strong but fair tackle. And they need to get tighter. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. He's beaten his man. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Corner given. Who's going to get on the end of it? And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, here's the deflection, as you can see, but you can't blame the goalkeeper. He was just wrong-footed there.
So the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from Wolves? There needs to be. A lot of pre-match chatter about Rafael Varane. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
Havertz. Well, no stopping him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Dejan Kulusevski. But he could run onto it here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
Delivering it. And I think the threat has been averted. And continues his run. That's all they can conjure for now. James. Gavi. Rice. What can Chelsea do from this position? He could pick out a teammate. Havertz. Great opportunity. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to the lead. And over it comes. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Havertz. Can he take advantage? Still a chance. Well, that's the end of that for now. Wolves could get in behind the defence. And now passing it through. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, the story of the first half has been written. It is half-time now here at Molineux. So the ball is moving once more. Will Wolves come up with the right response in this second half? Well, big news I'm hearing. A penalty has been awarded in one of the other games. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it was a penalty for Norwich. I don't know what he was thinking with that one. Shot way over the bar. The score is still 1-1 with 48 minutes on the clock.
Cheers, Alex. Well, West Ham fans have been wondering, would they get their man? Well, it has happened now. It has officially gone through, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Clean challenge. Oh, breezing past him. Havertz! Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And we have a goal to update you on in the Brentford game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Brentford. They're now behind by 1 with 58 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Nyonto. Now with Havertz. And Chelsea looking dangerous. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Wolves facing Norwich City. Now can they create something? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Alphonso Davies. Benassa. Rice with it. Gavi. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Was an important piece of defending. 20 minutes to go in this one. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And he's made headway.
Just like to send a special message from Tony Rankin today. Happy birthday, Tony. Everybody loves you and it's
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Manchester City. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. Right, just hearing something has happened in the Norwich game. Alex Scott has all the details for us.
Yep, it's another goal for Norwich City. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 74 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And he has options available. Determined defending. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Under a fair bit of pressure. Just the challenge that was required. Well, not long to go now, and Chelsea have been superb, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Ricardo Pepi. And that is that. The referee brings this match to an end, and he's beaten his man. Undeniably, there is always a special edge to the atmosphere when these two colossal clubs lock horns. Today is Judgment Day in so many respects. Complete live coverage coming up from the Etihad. It's Manchester City versus Chelsea. Very agreeable conditions here at the Etihad Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City taking on Chelsea.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Cheers. Good luck. Good game. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Good game. Have a great game. Thanks. Good game. Cheers. Hey. Good luck. It's your game on track. Good luck.
And here's the Manchester City lineup.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
And now they get the ball rolling. Lovro Mayer. And now Rodrigo. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Kabore. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. But it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them just go on a great run and pull away?
Chelsea were richly praised for their win against Wolves. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, their 2-0 win was an excellent all-round display, particularly the way they won the ball back. Today, they will be a lot tougher, and I'm expecting a really close game, with neither side quite having enough to win it.
An attack full of promise. Targets available, cross comes in. And problem solved for now. Foden. And it's Ruben Dias. Still passing it around with authority. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, I'm sure he's going to be tightly marked today because in the last match he was
Oh,
outstanding.
Stuart, they've got to score! Was an important piece of defending. Foden. Well, visionary passing. And still trying to get the shot off. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Keen to take it short here. And cleared away. Diaz. And now Rodrigo. Just the challenge that was required. Useful looking position, you've got to say. A fine reading of the situation. Rice with it. Gavi. Kai Havertz. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball.
Well, as the stats confirm, City have controlled the ball, but their attacking players lack tempo, invention and guile. Something they need to rectify quickly if they're going to win this one.
Well, perhaps they can do something better with the ball now. Doing well to keep possession. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Benassa. Difficult to stop him. Havertz. Well, nothing productive, really. And that is good. So back underway here into the second half. Kai Havertz. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
Anthony Gordon. Kai Havertz. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Havertz. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? A wonderful intervention. Calvin Phillips. And support available. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Benassa. Romero. Davies. And now Havertz. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And the cross smuggled away. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Smuggled away. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Manchester City facing Crystal Palace. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. There's a slide rule pass. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Rodrigo. A very timely interception. Benassa. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea taking on Watford.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. Crucial interception amid impending danger. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And a useful cross. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Can't miss, surely. A goal! Sheer excitement. Level again here.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
So, a level contest, 1-1. So, 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Can they nudge in front late on here? Foden. On to Haaland. And the referee's whistle means that this game is no more. It is a draw, a point apiece. What did you think of Chelsea's performance?
Well...
And hello to you from Hertfordshire. The venue for this game is Vicarage Road. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Watford taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Great game. Good luck.
And the starting 11 for Watford.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, no surprise really, they're matching up here, but there are many different ways they can approach this game, and I just think they'll be cautious today, certainly early on.
And so the match is underway. Gavi. Well, the attack looks promising, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Chelsea definitely looking to get back to winning ways after that draw in the last game against Manchester City. What do you expect this time around, Stuart?
Well, in a tight game, the draw wasn't necessarily a bad result. Today, I think we'll see a much better display from them going forward, and they'll probably just have enough to win it.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Joe Willock. Domingos Quina. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, disappointing end to the move. And a change to the scoreline at the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's now 1-0 with 13 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Space on the flank. Jeong Woo-young. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Havertz. Determined defending. Quina. Sepp van den Berg. Willock. Domingos Quina. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Lusa. An alert intervention. Kai Havertz. Gnonto. Havertz. Takes the shot. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Havertz. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. And Scott. Imran Lusa. Palomino.
Well, those stats confirm it. Watford have enjoyed the majority of possession, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Absolutely, and looking to try to take advantage of the possession here. Benassa. Well, he's given us away. Real chance. Strong hand on that one. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And room now out on the flank. A chance to whip it in. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And time is up as far... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. A lot of reports emerging this morning in the sports blogs and tabloids that Arsenal could be about to get an exciting new addition to the squad.
Well, the gossip around football is that the official bid is around the £25 million mark, which is probably a little below what I expected. It's now just a matter of whether they see this as an offer they can't refuse. We'll know pretty soon, I think.
And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
So making the substitution now.
This is a message for away supporters.
Rice with it.
Please remain where you are, and your coach will remain
Benasser.
Thank you.
Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And time for the change now. An opportunity for 3-0. In it goes! Coldly converted.
Well, here it is again, and what a penalty this is. Right into that top corner. There's no saving that one.
Well, the action continues, and Chelsea are accelerating away from their opponents, it seems. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. He's protecting it effectively. And still pressing. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And they're making a change. Well, opting for the short corner. Svensson. Felipe. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Watford facing Manchester City. And he read it superbly. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that's one for them to pursue. He's in behind. A lovely attempt. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Now with Scott. Palomino. And take it away. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Might be a chance here. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off. But he was spot on with his challenge.
And a change to the scoreline at the Emirates. Let's join Alex Scott.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 79 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Not the best challenge, free kick. Domingos Quina. Timely intervention. Madueke. Oh, he's through here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Svensson. Willock. Quina. Full time then, the referee's whistle. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. It is Chelsea. They take on Leipzig, and it's live on EA TV. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we're looking forward to bringing you live Champions League action, the first leg of this round of 16 tie. It's RB Leipzig taking on Chelsea.
Well, this is a great tie, Derek. Two excellent teams, a great atmosphere and all to play for. I can't wait for this one.
And here's how Leipzig will line up.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough for the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg begins.
Ryan Cherki.
Osimhen. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Rice with it. Might really be able to trouble them here. Benassa. The danger not over. Anthony Gordon. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
That's a short corner. Well, options at the back post here. Not really the ideal clearance. And Kai Havertz. And a useful cross. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. This to open the scoring here. My goodness, he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, you could tell he wasn't confident, was he?
technique displayed. The delivery needs to clear it away. And the referee says penalty. This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
And the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Leipzig following that concession? There needs to be. Nikola Milenkovic. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. And the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Cherki. And now with Osimhen. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Benassa. On to James. Rice. And a timely intervention. Inacio. Florentino. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Osimhen. And he's made headway. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Osimhen. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Pulat. Ryan Cherki. That is that for the first half. And they begin the second half in the first leg of this Champions League round of 16 tie. Salihovic. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Perfect challenge. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. If you believe the stories coming out of the camp, this could be his final season. Could he be thinking about hanging up his boots?
Yeah, if the rumours are correct, it's going to be a big loss for the club. They've come to rely on his performances. We all get to that age where it all becomes a little bit harder on the body. He's starting to get to that age, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Superb block. An advantage with them. Referee says play on. Osimhen. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack?
All of your friends and family.
Havertz. Keeping the ball moving. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Bulat. And on to Osimhen. It is a decent-looking attack here. A glorious chance. Well, the keeper committed himself. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. The corner kicks keep on coming. In the short corner, let's see. Well, able to close down the shot. Wilfried Nyonto. And does well to keep it in play. Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley. The Carabao Cup final right here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I've seen some great League Cup finals over the years, and I don't think this one will disappoint. It should be a great game.
And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Oh, a clinical counter-attack. And so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Gavi. Nyonto. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't.
Well, it's been a really tight battle out there, and these Leipzig fans are doing everything they can to drive their team over the line. What a finish we have here.
Havertz. Madueke. The clock is not on Chelsea's side, but it's not over for them. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Florentino. Parisi. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Florentino. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Parisi. Precise ball movement. And players waiting in the centre. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. And that whistle means an end to the action, at least for today. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stu.